Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Rooted in Niyyah. Today I came across an ayah in the Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah to be specific, ayah 214, and I found this ayah to resonate with me, especially during this time. This ayah was revealed in Medina, and this is very important that for you to know that the ayah was not revealed in Makkah, rather in Medina. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, do you think of going to paradise without experiencing the difficulties of those who came before you? They were struck by misfortune and hardship and were subjected to earthquakes. Even the messenger of that time and those who believed him cried out, when will the help of Allah come? Beware, the help of Allah is near. And I found this very interesting because sometimes you've done everything. You've woken up with tahajjud. You've done your reading of Surah Al-Baqarah. You have made your astaghfirullahs. You've been grateful because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that if you're grateful, He'll give you more. But somehow your du'as seem not to be answered. And problems keep coming one after the other. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. You're making sure that your business adheres to the Islamic business etiquettes, but somehow ends are not coming. And the doubts come and shaitan starts whispering in your head. And then social media comes in. And it doesn't make anything easier because you see others who are flaunting their lives and something you would wish for, you'd pray for, they're taking it for granted. And then the doubts come. Why isn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listening to me? Wa na'udhu billah. You keep asking yourself over and over and over again. And then when you let it in, when you let the whispers of shaitan in, you slowly withdraw. Sometimes it's not so supple as to stopping tahajjud, but it is delaying it, not making the dua, and then asking yourself, even if I made, wasn't answered. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always answers our prayer. Sometimes it takes us longer. Sometimes He doesn't give us what you asked for, rather what you need. There's a very big difference between the two. And sometimes the thing that you asked for was never good for you to begin with. Let me give you an example. Probably somebody got married and then the marriage never worked out, and you've prayed during tahajjud. You've asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because no one ever gets married to get divorced. And then the inevitable happened and you both go your ways, and somehow everything piles on you. Years later, you look back and then you say Alhamdulillah, because sometimes you do not see the benefit of what you're going through until afterwards. So this is my reminder to you, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says you can't say Amintu billahi wa rasulihi and then not expect to be tested. You'd be tested. You'd be tested on the things that you hold dear, on your covenant with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, on your conviction of knowing that He's al-Musta'an, the one who helps. So next time you wake up with tahajjud, pray with conviction, even when it feels like there is no sun. Because you know what? It's always darkest just before dawn. So hold on. Hold on, because the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as it says in Surah Al-Baqarah, is near. And when your du'as are answered, you will know exactly why the du'as were delayed. Sometimes, oftentimes, it is for your benefits. Because at the end of the day, the judge of the akhirah is the owner of this dunya. So shout out to all those who are going through storms in their lives, those who've made du'as probably from Ramadan, 2 Ramadans ago, 3 Ramadans ago, and somehow feel like the du'as are not answered. Let's hang on. Let's keep praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And somehow, along the way, you'll get something much more beautiful. If not in this world, in the akhirah. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is kind, and His mercy overcomes His anger. Shukran and ma'asalam.